Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back. Another wonderful episode of Dungeons and Dragons. Suppose I should turn my webcam on too. That might help. There we go. My
Viewers
Eh,
might like it.
bright, shiny face. Some shit like that. Hi everybody. So we left off last week with some traipsing through the marsh and George being an asshole and stealing everybody's shit in the middle of the night. Well, the beginning of the night, technically. And easily following him because George isn't a sneaky guy and didn't really give a fuck past getting away from everybody else. And they found him in an old abandoned animal den being contaminated by whatever the fuck is going on in the marshes. And tried saving him, which just made him stronger, so they ended up killing him. Thanks to good old Sheldon, the Boulette companion of one of our actual players. Oh, and Tom passed away, sadly. But yeah, it turns out George was a sneaky son of a bitch in terms of he had kidnapped two of our actual player characters and put them in a extra dimensional storage space. So after the fight, Sheldon, the Boulette companion, came in, destroyed the extra dimensional space, and Kilron and Rick came crashing out of it. Had a little hey what's up, and everybody helped haul Kilron's stuff to the mouth of the cave, while Kilron went and retrieved his horseless cart, because we all know what happened to the horse, or think we know what happened to the horse. So yeah, you guys on the map, you're still in the cave, but for argument's sake, you are just outside the mouth of the cave. With the cart, all the goods loaded into it, and you're all just kind of standing there. And we're looking, it's like early evening time frame, give or take. Took you a couple hours to
Well,
haul stuff and get the cart. And...
Kilron's gonna be thanking everybody a lot for all their help and getting us out of the box and uh, moving all the stuff to the cart. Um, Being in the box, um, are we pervy? Is our body subject to time? Like, are we exhausted? Like, we spent all this time in this box, or
No, you were able to sleep while you were in there, and he left you with. He wasn't a complete dick. He gave you some food once he realized he couldn't just outright kill you.
okay? Well, I guess I'm trying to figure out whether or not, because you said it's late in the evening. Are we getting tired? I mean,
I'm feeling a little tired.
I mean, I, for one, am going to vote that we go find somewhere safe-ish. I don't think we've completely dealt with the crap that we're supposed to deal with out here. So,
Right.
no. And Kilron said with he volunteered to help you guys do whatever it is that you guys need to do in exchange for helping him out of the box. Just as long as some point we make it to Ashen Village, so I can drop this card off.
That was my clarifying question from last week. Was the time frame about if you needed to get there quickly or we could finish our thing.
Oh, what they're not. They didn't give me a time frame. They're not expecting me anytime soon.
Okay.
Just, our village is in need of the funds, so the longer it takes, the more the village is going to struggle until it gets there. Above table, me and the DM did not work out if I needed to be back emergency wise or not?
There isn't one.
Okay, then no.
It's like an ASAP situation, but there's no like dire need.
Okay.
Becca,
Then
I'm gonna
there's
send
the
you a
answer.
message on Facebook here. If I can, there you go.
That's good. I did update, like I leveled up my character.
Yeah, I checked that, and I got a question for you.
Oh boy. Okay. Hopefully I have answers, because I don't ever know what I'm doing with this life.
Okay. So well, I mean, obviously the cave's probably not a good spot to stay, so it's getting late.
Can we make
move
it
on?
back to the druids again and go tell them the crap that we found?
You guys are roughly 2 days from the druids. That's 1 point of psychic damage, Katie.
Okay.
I don't know what it was for. I just saw the message pop up on Facebook.
Okay, so I'm sorry, you cut out. We're 2 days away.
Yeah.
Damn, we traveled hella far.
How close are we to the village?
To Ashen Village.
Yeah.
About a week's travel, maybe.
Oh,
8
shit.
days.
Okay. Never mind.
I'll translate hella far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we can go back to where we were staying at before. It wasn't a bad spot. Just nobody fucking stab us in the back or you're going to get shot this time.
If I didn't mention it, guys, when you pull up the world map, like the actual map, not the background in Fantasy Grounds, each grid square is 1 day's travel.
Oh,
Okay.
good to know.
So if you're looking at calculating how long it takes, that's...
Can you drop a like put a mark on the map where we are? Give us an idea. Just an X would work or something. Perfect. We can work with that. Okay.
I forget you guys can't see all the little pins I have dropped there.
Right.
You put a mark. Oh, there it is. It's like, where'd it
Okay.
go?
All right. So we're there. The druids are, you said, 2 days south.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
Well, let's see. How much food do we have? Pretty sure I have enough for a couple more days. Why don't we go find a safe spot, pitch camp, let our friend rest who took a beating, and we'll go from there. Because there's still something out here that's doing all of this that we have no idea what is going on. So
That's good.
why don't we do that?
Sounds good.
DM, I think we are going to go find us a safe spot to sleep.
So I was totally listening, but in case nobody else was, can you repeat everything you just said?
We're going to go find a safe spot to sleep so that those of us that took a beating, i.e. Tukra and whoever else took damage, looks like Sheldon too, we're going to go rest, get back up because we still have to deal with whatever's out here in the marsh.
So you want to get...
We know that this is roughly the area, so I don't want to leave completely.
So you want to get away from the animal den and try to find a suitable location. Are you just looking for somewhere semi-secure to get the equivalent of a short rest? Because you can't long rest unless you find like a secure spot.
Well, maybe like where we were before is what he was suggesting earlier. Could
Okay.
we get back to where we were?
Yeah, a couple hours walk. It'll be pushing into evening, like sun going down evening by that point, and you know where it's
Okay.
at.
It'd be secure enough for us to get a long rest, correct?
You don't know. You didn't
Well-
complete a long rest, so you don't know how it feels.
They know where it is.
You know where it is because, oh no, you don't. The cart wasn't.
No,
You didn't go all the way.
Neither does Rick.
Yeah. But
Well,
you want.
let's go back there and
But you want
deal
to
with
get
that
away from
first.
the animal den. Got it. How are you moving
Correct.
your cart, Kilron?
Hopefully with help from anybody strong enough to move this damn thing.
I
Kind of
know.
looking at Sheldon, maybe, and Rick. Is that possible, Rick?
There he is.
I don't know, DM. Do you think Sheldon might be willing to do that?
I mean, you're the one who talks to Sheldon. So give me an animal handling check.
Okay, I can do that.
This wild creature that you're going to try and strap to a cart in a domesticated position.
Well, he's gonna sit pretty for it.
You bribe him thoroughly with some very nicely rounded rocks. And he, although a little bit begrudgingly, agrees to allow a harness of sorts to be placed upon him. But it's very clear he's not happy with it. But he will pull the cart this time. Alright. You all head back in the direction of where you attempted to camp the night prior. Everybody go ahead and either perception or survival as you go.
I'm trying to get back into the game.
Whoa, who has the dice with the fun trail?
Kill Ron.
Probably me.
That's nice. I like those.
Thank you. I think they came with the player's handbook.
Pam, are you with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I hadn't heard from you.
I'm here.
Survival or perception?
I already did.
No, you didn't.
What do you mean?
Look in the chat box. There's nothing there. Not from you.
I thought I got 28. Okay, let's go.
No, Rick got a 28. You got a 10.
Oh man, got a 10.
Give Brad a second here.
The game loaded back up. Being testy tonight. Perception or what?
Survival.
Survival.
We're gonna go with that.
All right. Sending out a couple messages real quick. You don't need to respond to these.
Plus, I should find my phone just in case you're messaging me.
No, I'm just using the whispers to kind of remind people of little side notes and to indicate that if I sent you a whisper, you didn't pay attention at all through the course of travel. But with 2 16s and a 28, you guys are able to navigate the cart back to where you had set camp the night prior, a little marshy island, so to speak. And yeah, you're at your campsite.
Let's start pitching camp.
I'm not gonna let you guys roll for anything like that. I am assuming you're gonna set a watch order though, because that worked so
Yes.
well for you last time. Who's going first?
Rick will go
Ow.
first.
Or Rick.
Second.
I'll go right after Rick.
All right. Third.
Kilron to speak up if nobody else is.
Okay. Fourth.
I can go.
Fifth.
I can go.
And that leaves Tukra for last. All right. Rick, perception checks. If Sheldon is going to stay up with you, have him make one too. Beautiful. No issues. No issues for your watch. Cal, you're next.
I am on the way. Hot cocoa needed to be made. It's freaking cold here.
Y'all, we haven't seen the sun for 2 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds like-
dude, it's crazy.
The Thule
Sounds
fog
like the
here
Midwest.
is so thick, the sun hasn't been able to permeate it. It has been a consistent range between 40 and 49 degrees.
It's getting down. We were 35 when I woke up today. It's down to 15 right now. It's the wind has just been killing us today.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
They've already gave us a 2-hour delay for school tomorrow because we're in the negatives.
Sounds about right.
Oh my gosh.
Right. You guys
That's
are worried
incredible.
about 40s and 30s. We're in the negatives.
You're
I'm
right,
So
we're
tired of
spoiled.
wearing like
Yeah,
4
but see,
layers.
the
of
problem
clothing
is
all the
like
time.
we hit the
from-
40s here in California, and people lose their fucking minds.
Yeah.
I'm from Wisconsin. I ain't worried about shit. I'm just
No, you got like a
having the
wind chill of like
conversation.
-50.
yeah. Okay, your watch goes without any issues. Kilron.
Yes.
All right. Nothing happens on your watch, Jade.
Okay. I know.
You struggle to stay awake for your watch. Saphira, go ahead and roll your perception check. Beautiful. Bear with it. That didn't quite go Right. Saphira. You get woken up by Jade. And when she goes to wake you up, it kind of startles you. Because, you know, that shit happens. And you wake up just in time to witness a giant frog shoot its tongue out at Jade, who basically just looks like a butterfly to her, and it misses. So we're going to call that a surprise round. If you are awake, which is Saphira and Jade, roll initiative.
Yep, seems about right.
All right, beautiful. So, Jade, this tongue had just shot out and just flung past your face. You flip around, you see oh, I suppose I should share the map, huh? You
Yeah.
flip around and see a giant frog. How far from you? 25 feet south of you.
Did you have to do a frog?
Yes, I did.
We're in a swamp. It makes sense.
It's a swamp.
Pam's real life phobia is frogs. So.
I'm sorry, that's expected. What did you want me to do?
It's your turn. You are in combat.
I'm sorry, it's in your phobia range, but it does make sense.
Okay. Let's yeah.
It's a hit. $11 points of damage,
Thank God.
which slows it. All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm turning her around and not looking at it, that's for sure.
Okay. Well, that is going to bring us to the frog's turn. Just going to take 2 10-foot jumps to get right up next to you. Try to bite you again.
This has teeth?
It's a frog. So, not teeth, but like little grabbers, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Frogs eat bugs, so they got
Yeah, but they don't really have
in there to
teeth,
bite.
do they? They have
They
like
don't have
gums.
teeth. Yeah.
Do
One second.
I'm looking it up. They do have teeth, guys. That's gross.
Beautiful.
They aren't for chewing. They're tiny, located on the upper jaw, and then
so,
they grip prey like insects and swallow it whole.
So, as I was just about to say, Jade, this frog jumps over and takes a bite at you, which hits, doing 2 points of piercing damage, and you are small enough that it swallows you.
This is the worst day of my life. Okay. Like,
So you are blinded and restrained.
Clearly.
inside the frog right now.
why do you hate me?
I promise you
Just
I
light
don't.
a torch. It'll be fun.
That ends the frog's turn, bringing us to Saphira. Saphira, your mage armor is still active from earlier today.
Okay. I would have been like, then just like get up and like start attacking and hope that my yells woke everybody up.
Okay, so you're gonna jump up, start screaming, and do an attack.
Yep.
All right, everybody else roll initiative as you wake up.
Yeah, I would have run, kind of jumped around. kidding me? Do I get an offhand attack? For the other hand of the dagger?
Dagger has a light property, so yes.
So I can just attack again?
Yep, it'll be your bonus action to do so.
That's fine. Oh, did it go?
It went.
Oh. Okay. I don't know if that means.
It hit,
Yes.
so roll a d4 in the chat box, because you don't get to add your ability modifier to it.
Sorry, D4.
For max
Oh,
damage.
all of a sudden my computer literally just started lagging. Okay, it went. We're good.
Hey, max damage, though, on an offhand attack.
Hey, you know, sometimes it's a good thing.
It's the little things, right?
It's the little things, guys.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that'll do it.
Beautiful. That is going to end the first round of combat. And as you all get up, you obviously see the frog right on the edge of camp, but as you look around, you see two more creeping in on camp. And that's going to bring us to the top to Jade. So you're blinded and restrained inside the frog. You can still attack, you just can't move. And there's some advantages and disadvantages, but the computer will do all that automatically.
What do you want me to do?
You're inside the frog, so the only thing you can do is attack the frog. Yeah, that's all you can do is try to attack the frog.
I will try to attack the frog.
Okay. You've still got it targeted.
So do you want me to like stabby it?
Yeah, I think your longbow's a little too big to try and do it.
Yeah, I
so
won't
the
be able
dagger-
to move around like a normal person if I'm.
Dagger's probably
inside.
your best bet there.
Ugh.
2 and a 3. That is. Oh, hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
You did the ranged one.
Did I?
Not
Oh.
the melee one. So
Sorry.
a 9 is going to miss. But you can use your bonus action to do an offhand one and take
Yeah.
another attack.
Okay.
Which daggers actually have the nick property, so that's still part of your action. That one is going to hit. Roll just a regular d4 in the chat box. Don't roll the damage. Alright. Another 2 points there. And you still have your bonus action, so if you wanted to do like a second wind, or I think that's all you can do.
Yeah. No, that's it.
That's it? Okay. Why did it jump down to you? Rick, you're up.
No. Let's see. Do I know that Ruby is inside your Jade
Nope.
is inside the? No. Okay.
She was swallowed before anybody shouted and woke the rest of you up. So
Well,
none of
I
you
did-
know where Jade is.
No, I did yell. I yelled and said, "Frog ate Jade."
True, but you were yelling as they were waking up. So with the disorientation moment, I'm going to say nobody knows where Jade is except for Saphira.
Okay.
Up until your turn this round, Saphira, then you can fill them in.
Okay.
It's going to be a critical longbow attack. Hold on 1 second. Don't roll damage. We're going to try out this new crit roll thing. Roll a D100. So if it's a 1 to 90, we're going to roll the crit damage. Okay. So just roll damage regular. If it had been a 91 to 99, it would have been max crit damage, and on 100, it would have been an insta kill. 15 points of damage to the frog off to the right. Anything else for your turn?
Sorry, I'm just reading this thing here. No, that I think is all.
All right. This frog getting its meal is going to go to jump away. So Saphira, if you want to take an attack of opportunity, you may.
Yep.
And
Is that just a regular dagger attack?
Do you? You don't. Okay. Yeah. Any melee weapon you wish. That's gonna hit.
And that's regular damage?
Yep.
With the modifier?
Regular damage. All right. Jumps over to here. That is going to end its turn. At the end of its turn, Jade, being in its stomach, is going to take 2d4 acid damage. The frog is going to realize maybe it bit off more than it can chew, and Jade is going to get regurgitated.
Oh boy.
5 feet away from the frog. So Jade, you are no longer in the frog's stomach, but you are going to start your next turn prone.
Okay.
And that is the frog's turn, bringing us to frog 16. To move this way. He's actually gonna get there and then jump another 20. Cal, you're up.
Well, knowing how Cal is, he's going to target the one that Saphira targeted. I think he's within distance, and he's going to take a shot at him.
You're within 40 feet. $16 will hit. Uh, 11 points. That frog goes down. By the way, ignore the corrupted on the frog names. I had these built for something. These are just regular giant frogs. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, that frog goes down.
And then he's going to run over to Saphira and just check on her real quick. And that'll be the end of his turn.
All right. That is going to bring us to Saphira's turn.
I'm gonna say Jade was in that frog, and I'm like, run over. Probably over to this area. This giant frog number 4, okay, is dying, so I don't need to do anything, right?
Yeah, it's dead. It's splayed out on the ground.
Okay, I would, if Jade was all right, and then I would see giant frog 16, and I will cast Eldritch Blast at it. Oh.
That will hit. For 12 points of damage.
Cool. And that will be my turn.
Alright. Kilron.
This frog number 18 18 off to the left. We see it.
Yeah.
What's it doing? Is it aggressively coming towards us or what?
So it watched frog number 4 leave the area, and once it spit Jade out, that's where its focus has been.
So it looks like it may be heading down towards number 4,
Roll a nature check real quick.
like towards Jade.
Won't cost you anything. Just roll a nature check.
Yeah, I'm looking. There it is.
You know that amphibians are drawn to insects as their food source, and to a giant frog, a fairy looks kind of like a butterfly to a regular frog.
That's what I thought. Okay. Let's see if we can get its attention. Yeah, he's within 120 feet. I'm going to hit him with a Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay. 18 will hit. Six points of damage.
Yeah, and I'm going to scream, come on! Come on, Tony. This way. I'm over here. Trying to get him to come in my direction.
All right.
I don't know if you want some animal handling for that, or I don't know, persuasion. I don't know.
No. That it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
Beautiful. So this giant frog that just got hit kind of looks at you and then jumps off this way.
Okay.
You can still kind of make it out through the trees down there. All right. Sheldon, start off with that D4. Two ferocity points. All right. You are 50 feet away from that frog currently.
Okay, I think he's gonna run up on it as far as he can.
Sheldon can dash as an action as well.
I don't think he's going to. I think he's smart enough to know that that would leave him vulnerable to it.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what?
I will remind you that Sheldon has his own specific intelligence score, which is that of a beast. Just keep that in mind when you're roleplay, because he's not domesticated. He's not a Sir Fluffy Butt. Like, he is a wild creature. But at the same
Yeah, I think
time,
he's gonna.
he works with Rick, so it's kind of a trade-off on the intelligence a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stop just outside of its attack range.
Okay.
Although I don't know that he'd really know about their tongue thing. So I think he'd feel secure there and hopefully thinks he can get him next round when he's closer.
All right. That it for Sheldon?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tukra.
What do I need to roll to determine if these frogs are just, swamp denizens or if they're corrupted creatures like we've been fighting, if I need to roll anything?
So every corrupted creature you've seen so far has those neon green necrotic energy streaks across its body, and these do not. They just look like normal frogs, just much larger.
Okay.
So, to the best of your knowledge, they are not corrupted.
Okay. Then I'm going to run up here and I'm going to call out to the party, please stop. They're just frogs. These are not our enemies. Let them go. And I'm going to give a healing word to the giant frog number 4 that's down.
I will let you retcon that. That frog was dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these frogs don't get saving throws.
Okay. I would presume I'd know that then. Can
Yeah.
you just give it to 16?
Yeah. Yeah, so you see the nice scorch mark where Saphira's Eldritch Blast hit heals over and returns to its amphibious skin.
And I guess with the rest of my turn, I'd try to push it, get it to scoot,
Okay.
go away.
Make an animal handling check. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Jade, still prone, just got regurgitated. You just heard Tukra haul out, don't hurt them, they're not our enemy, and is currently doing some shoe magic.
They're not our enemy. It swallowed me whole.
Are you standing up?
No, I'm hurt.
Okay. Just gonna lay there for a minute.
Yes.
Her pride is in tatters right now.
Emotional damage. Are you doing anything else for your turn, or just calling that out?
No, I'm emotionally hurt.
All right.
It swallowed me.
You are definitely covered in all sorts of stomach ichor, by the way.
Look at me. Look at me.
You're
I mean, Kilron would speak up and go, I mean, you do look like a bug with those wings. It is what it is. What it is. It is what it is.
Not a bug.
To them, you are.
Can anybody hose me down?
Okay, hold on. We're getting outside of the 6 seconds
Yeah.
because we are in initiative order. Rick, you're up. And you would have witnessed everything that just happened. Tukra running in and trying to shoo it off now.
Does it seem to be working, like it's trying to get away?
Make an insight check.
Insight.
I will say, with its turn being next, you can tell that it is starting to turn away from Tukra, like it's going to be shooed.
Okay, I'm going to hold my attack and just whistle for Sheldon.
Okay, what condition are you holding your attack for?
Oh, no, sorry. I just meant like I'm just not going to attack.
Okay.
Sorry, I sometimes I forget hold and attack is an actual thing.
That is all right. So you're not going to attack, and you're going to whistle for Sheldon, which you have control of him, so no issues there. Yeah, Frog 16, after being very hurt and then healed and then shooed, is going to turn and hop away. Does anyone else plan on taking hostile action?
No.
It's
Okay.
leaving now.
Well, in that case, then, we will end combat as you guys watch the frogs hop off into the mist, disappearing. Let me get that off the screen. So you guys
Okay.
are out of combat. I'm going to go give my wife a hug real quick because I just realized I might have traumatized her. So do your thing. Give me 60 seconds.
Yeah, that was. I mean,
Someone's sleeping on the couch tonight.
sorry, Tukra. I mean, they tried to eat Jade. I was just trying to keep them from eating Jade again.
We all must eat, and I start trying to wipe Jade off with my robes.
Wiping the acid off of her.
Uh-huh. I'm trying my best. I mean, I don't have.
I feel like Jacob should roll to see if you get any on you. Not that I know what that is.
So, since we're all awake, why don't we just cook this frog up, have a midnight snack before we go back to bed?
It would be good.
After all, like the turtle says, everyone has to eat.
Pam's exact words were, "The dice can suck my non-existent cock." Because the dice decided it was going to be giant frogs.
Yeah, as Tukra is trying to wipe off whatever she can from Jade, if she's got any rips and tears in her armor, I'll use my men to help put it back.
No damage to her armor. While you're looking her over, though, you notice she has damage to her wings.
Yeah, I don't know if I can fix that. But
We'll try.
You
I
know
try
that
to get my bullet back.
mending doesn't work on living objects. Just
yeah,
an observational note for you.
yeah. But being this close, I would assume that I do notice runes.
Very much so, yes.
Yeah. And Kilrun would definitely go, those aren't good.
If you're talking to Jade, just make sure she's aware.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say there's runes on her wings?
On her
Your arms were
her
they?
on her arms. Yeah.
Pam, he's talking to you.
Sorry, I was muted this whole time. Okay.
It's okay. You were a little upset.
Yeah.
So while Tukra is cleaning you up and I'm over there trying to look over your armor to see if there's any rips or tears I can mend, at this point, now that I'm up and close and personal with you, I'm going to notice those runes on your arms and say those aren't good. I know what those are. Those aren't good. I won't bring your business up in front of everybody else, but those aren't good.
We're all standing.
Yep.
Aren't we all in the
We're all
same area?
literally like standing around.
Well,
Not Rick. He's
I mean, he means
cutting up the frog.
let me
Yeah.
rephrase that. That's as far as I'm going with this. Is I'm not saying anything else other than those aren't good. To Jade.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can you clean me? Can you help me? I'm in pain. I have holes everywhere. I just can someone.
I mean, we're
Buddy.
trying to help clean you off.
Do it quicker. It's nasty. And my wings.
Yeah, I don't.
Wing.
I-
And I'm trying to like do a little jump, like, you know.
I mean, if we set up camp, we have a campfire. I'd say move her by the campfire to help dry her out.
Did you guys
Oh,
did you guys start a fire?
I would be now that I'm planning on cooking the frog.
Okay. So yeah, there's a fire going.
Before
Okay.
we cook this thing, can I try to get my bullet back? Just
If I come
saying.
across it, I'll drop it off the side. It's like one of those old-timey prospectors
It would be no
knocking
issue.
out the buckshot.
No issue finding the bullet through the course of him harvesting it. So you're all moving over to the fire.
Oh, that's
I would help Rick if he needed help harvesting this thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Many hands make light work.
Yeah, I'd try and help Jade however I could to help clean off the crap.
It's not hard to clean her. It takes a minute because she is first Ghostbusters movie when slime
Yeah.
goes through what's his face and he just gets covered in it. So it takes a minute is all.
Got you.
But no issues there. As far as harvesting the frog goes, you guys get plenty of frog off for all of you to eat your fill. Anybody doing anything else before you resume your slumbers? Or are you resuming your slumbers?
Well, while we're eating, I'm gonna look at Rick and suggest that, hey, Rick, is there any chance Sheldon can hang out with me on watches? Because I sometimes get distracted when I'm sitting alone.
I guess I'll look at Sheldon and talk to him, be like, hey, that blue dude wants to know if you'll just kind of stay partially conscious while he's taking his watch. What do you think, big guy?
He does like the snarky dog thing where he kind of lifts his head up and then lays it back down. Which you'd perceive as a, yeah, fine, whatever.
He says he will remain partially conscious to help you.
Like he was
I
more
appreciate
upset
it.
that you got him up in this moment than that you're going to take away hours of sleep in the future.
that's fair.
Right.
All right, that's cool. That's all I wanted to talk while we're eating. But yeah, if there's a chance to go back to sleep, I'm definitely going back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
As
you
we're
guys-
doing that,
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say to Karen, like, thank you for helping me with this shit.
Pat her on the head lightly with like 2 fingers.
Yeah, it's fine.
The one
Thank
clean
you.
spot you've managed so far is like, yeah.
She's tiny. I don't want to break her.
Anybody else got anything?
No,
No?
but I guess that means it's probably my watch though, because I was the one who like woke up and saw that, right?
It sure is.
Yeah.
You already made your perception check though, and you're very much awake now. So I think a
Yeah.
23. I think it was a 23 is appropriate
Mm-hmm.
to finish your watch with.
Very simple.
Yeah. So the rest of your watch goes off without a hitch, and last up is Tukra.
Oh boy.
You're tired.
I am tired. You're right.
You're like a month out of leaving home. You're still not used to sleeping on the ground.
This adventuring shit is hard, man.
Yeah, it's rough. So you're just kind of like uncomfortable for the duration of your watch, and nothing happens, but yeah.
It's probably good nothing happens because
But eventually everybody will sleep. You'll wake everybody up, and you will get a short rest. So some abilities and some spell slots may be recovered. If you are missing hit points, you may roll hit dice at the bottom of the main tab to recover them. Jeremy, Sheldon does have his own set of hit dice. They're on his main tab. Jade, did you want to roll a hit die? I'm missing a couple of hit points.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so you should be able to just, not the blue die, the black one with a 3
Yeah.
on it. You should be able
Yeah.
to just click that or double click it and it'll do it for you.
Wasn't it doing it?
ugh,
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Of course it did it as soon as I clicked it. God damn it.
Of course. It's fine.
Alright. Yeah, you guys wake up the next day. Some still feeling a little bit groggy, I think. Mainly you, Tukra, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because I think you're the only one who didn't recover spell slots. Yep.
Who's making hot cocoa?
He's off making a hot beverage.
I see that. But you guys are up for the day. What's next?
I
Alright,
want to see if
guys.
I can get my wings healed.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
If anybody would like to attempt to help her in any way, shape, or form by recalling any information about healing wings, you may make a history check. If you want. Beautiful. All 4 of you know very specifically of healers in Ashen Village and Ragarin Tower, which are the 2 closest locations, that specialize in bodily healing ailments due to the pilgrimage climb up Skytouch Mountains. Specifically you,
But that was-
Gilron, because you're from there.
Ashen Village, and what was the other one?
Ragarin Tower, which is just north of it up the mountain.
Where I need to drop the card off anyway, so. Then I would mention there's
Gil-
probably someone at my village
Oh,
that could fix that.
not even probably. You know for a fact there is somebody there because many people have turned back from their pilgrimage missing toes and fingers from frostbite on the climb. And a day or 2 later, they're good to go.
Got you. Okay, well,
You also know that there's a cost, though. You don't
Yeah.
know what it is because you've never required those services, but you know that there is a cost.
Right. right. And I would assume, would I have that same information about Deep Forge Keep about the?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Well then, yeah, I would say, yeah, definitely. When we drop the cart off in at the village, I can introduce you to the guy who can help you fix your wings. But I don't know what it's going to cost to do so because I've never actually needed his services, their services.
All right, I'm trying to pull up the map here. As they're kind of talking, Cal's gonna kind of like walk behind Jade and kind of like look at him and be like, "How did this happen, anyways?" He's mentally making a note of what the holes, the wounds look like.
Make an insight check as you kind of position yourself to inspect them.
Can I respond while he's doing that?
Yeah, go for it.
I got in a couple of fights in my life, and well, this happened. Let's just say I haven't been around good individuals. I'm not an angel myself, but
Yeah, must humble group, I suppose. I mean, that's a hell of a shot to hit a wing because you're tiny, right? So I'm assuming your wings aren't that big.
She's small. So her,
I mean,
she's actually like that sized. As opposed to tiny, which is that sized.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm a hell of a shot, but that's a hell of a shot in general.
yeah, no, I know. Yeah, just some bad people I ran into.
Do you get down?
What can I say?
I was gonna kind of give the and walk back to where he was at.
Okay.
Okay, so Kilron's going to ask the group if we're here to investigate this whatever. What is the game plan here? Anybody?
Bueller?
Yeah.
Bueller? We have to find its source.
Okay. Find the source.
Yeah, the closest we've gotten to anything was that cave. Cal kind of.
I mean, ideally, that's what we want to do.
No.
No what?
No, we don't.
No, I wasn't talking to you guys. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is either we go back to the cave because we saw the vines that were obviously pulsing some kind of corrupted energy. Obviously, this thing was corrupting. Whatchamacallit? Look at the mice guy. So I don't know if we should start there. Do you guys think we should look somewhere else? I have no clue. This thing is obviously very powerful.
I mean, if we're looking for the source, starting at one end and following it sounds like a pretty logical way to do it. But when we were in that cave, it looked like those vines were going into the ground. We obviously can't dig to follow those roots. So maybe not necessarily in the cave, but maybe around the cave.
I mean, your guess is as good as mine at this point.
Or even further away. I mean, those other footprints were going off in the other direction.
The other footprints. What other
Yeah.
footprints?
When we saw your busted up wagon, they had footprints going to where George went off, and then there was dragging marks off to the northwest.
Which you're
Aren't we at
pretty
that
sure.
campsite?
You're pretty sure.
That was the horse, right?
Getting dragged off.
Yep. Yes. So, but we don't know what dragged it off.
No, we are not at that campsite. We are at the campsite before
Yeah,
George
you're
took
about an
off.
hour away from where the wagon had gone down.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying to keep that in mind for in terms of that could be something connected to this Grove situation.
Okay.
So it might not be in the cave necessarily, but if it's connected via plants, that could be heading off into a different direction, connected to the plant.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have any experience with tracking anything really, so I'll take your word for it.
I know just fractionally better than you do. This is all just speculation. I'm just giving you information.
Yeah.
So, are we heading to the Ashen Village right now?
No, I don't.
Right
I
now-
mean, I don't think we were.
Right
'Cause
now we're
isn't that-
sitting at
is-
the camp discussing what our next move is.
Isn't the Ashen Village where we have to take this wagon full of goods?
Yes, and
Okay.
look at getting Jade's wings fixed,
Mhm.
which
Right,
is
so-
a couple weeks away, but we're
A week away. But
a week away. But at the same time, the group was here to investigate this corruption, and we're trying to help them. So it depends on what the group wants to do. If the group wants to go to Ashen Village so we can get this cart off of our list of things to do and try and help Jade, then that's what
I
we're going to
think-
do. But
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that's what we should be doing. That's kind of a first step.
I suppose if we get up there, we can see if the corruption has spread all the way up to the village.
And I mean, we can keep our eye out for corruption as we're headed that way. You
You did say that the corruption seemed to calm down once George disappeared, right? So
A little bit.
maybe it's possible we need to find more sources of the corruption and make it go away.
Something is being fed elsewhere.
mean, Fira and I can stay. I think we're here. We should deal with what we have here in front of us, and then I will happily make my way up to Ashen Village with you guys. Not a problem. But I think we obviously have an issue. We should at least figure out if we can either handle it or if we need to pass it off to somebody bigger and better.
So,
Does that make sense?
So investigate what was in the cave.
Whatever this corruption is, we got to figure out where the corruption's coming from. The only thing that we know is these vines are coursing necrotic energy, which would lead me to believe that it's some sort. And here, please tell me. But I'm assuming that it's some sort of magic that's causing this corruption. I mean, would that be fair to say? I mean, you guys use magic. You tell me.
I mean, I don't have it in front of me, but I can check on it see if I recognize any magic when we get to it. Because we were in the cave. Things were pulsating. We were getting busted out of a box, grabbing stuff and running. So I didn't exactly stop to look.
I cut a piece off and it stopped glowing and turned to a normal vine.
Well, that's.
I mean, I'm not a magic user, but
Can I
my
roll
powers
for
of
recall?
deduction would say that that's probably magic of some sort.
I'm sorry, Becca, go ahead.
Can I roll for recall to see if I recognize anything that it could be?
I won't even make you roll for it. You are familiar enough with magics to know that it was necrotic magic.
Okay. Yeah. Then that's all I would say is that it's definitely some sort of necrotic magic.
Okay. So we are dealing with necrotic magic.
Do we have any way to track magic? Can you guys track magic?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
No. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. Nope.
Sorry, that was no?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
So my guess or my vote is we do one of two things. Either we head back to the cave and see if we can start figuring out where some of this magic is coming from, or we go try to figure out what took the horse. One of those two things. Because sitting here all morning is not going to do us any good. Anybody have a preference?
Did it seem above table? Did it seem more rotten around the cave area?
I wouldn't say more rotten. So in the moment you entered the cave, George was being corrupted, in the process of being corrupted. So it was more concentrated in that moment. Once his transformation was completed, it was just like it was everywhere else.
Okay, so it doesn't feel like there's a funnel that we've walked into.
You definitely don't feel like you've uncovered a central point of energy. It's like visualizing a power surge to one specific area for whatever reason. And once the surge was no longer necessary, it resumed normal flow.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess if that's the case, then it could probably be anywhere. And maybe it's more about getting its attention.
Or our third option is we head back to the druids and see if they found anything. And we just tell them and see if they know anything about what we found. What do you guys think?
Yeah, going to somebody who has more knowledge on what's going on sounds like a good idea.
I mean, hopefully they have more knowledge, but
I mean, I haven't spoken with these guys, but apparently you know them. Did they? Who sent you on this quest?
druids.
We also
druids.
should. Well, most importantly, we should get back and tell them about Tom.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's probably a good idea too.
The druid sent you on this quest, and they didn't give you any way of tracking it.
Oh, that's because they were tracking it themselves.
Yeah, they went to the south. We went to the north, if I remember correctly.
And how are they tracking it?
They were
They're
walking
going
around
based on
trying to find it.
knowledge. They're just hunting it down. They don't actually
Yeah.
have any way to track
Oh.
it.
Okay, so they were hunting it down like you were. Okay, no, I wasn't there, so I don't. I'm just trying to get a understanding on how all this is working.
No, of course.
So okay, so your group went north, their group went south. Y'all are just basically walking around, wandering around, trying to track down the corruption and figure out where it's coming from and stop it. That's it in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, correct.
Okay.
I think Saphira has a point, though. We should probably get back and tell them about Tom. So
They're probably not back yet, though. If the corruption hasn't been found, they'll be still out looking.
maybe
Or they encountered something as nasty as we did.
if we're 2 days travel, then I'm guessing DM. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just taking a stab in the dark here. We're on day 4 of our travel. So, I mean,
Did you guys plan on meeting back at any given point in time?
that I don't.
Who took notes? Because I know we had the conversation.
If I recall, it was to meet back after a few days, or if they found something.
So, at a minimum, we should go back and just report what we found to them and see what they say.
Okay.
I mean, better than not, right?
Worst case scenario, leave a note. Sorry, your cousin's dead. See you later.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, that was me being a dick.
All right. So yeah, sounds like we should be heading back to the druid camp and then figure out what they figured out and come up with a game plan and try and make our way up to Ashen Village and get rid of this cart and help Jade. Hopefully.
All right, let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
South it is.
All right.
Kilron, what are you doing with your cart?
I'm gonna do the same thing that I did the last time. Talk to Rick to talk to Sheldon, and see if
Animal-
there's any way that my animal handling abilities can help him with his.
Do you
to-
have animal handling abilities?
Yes, it comes with being a merchant.
Oh, look at you.
Yes. I mean, obviously, it's Sheldon belongs with Rick. He's his wild beast, so I was hoping for maybe giving him advantage on it. But that's up to you, DM. How you wanna?
I think. Jeremy, I'll give you advantage on the animal handling check, and it'll be kind of the form of Kilron. You took notes of bribing him with rocks the day prior, so you make a point for Sheldon to see you handing a bunch of rocks to Rick, who then takes them over to Sheldon and tries to convince him to get saddled up again. Which works. With less attitude
Awesome.
this time.
Awesome.
Still begrudging, but less attitude about it.
I'm hoping maybe we come across another horse at some given point in time in our travels. But in the meantime, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully Sheldon will help until we can do so.
You all start making your way south. Everyone except for Kilron, Rick, and Sheldon, give me a survival check to try and recall how to get back to the druids. Kilron and Rick and Sheldon, you three can make perception checks to kind of keep an eye, do security, while everyone else.
What are we recalling about the druids?
How to get there.
So, at least by my notes, throwing this out there, is that we were supposed to go to the north, cut over to the west, because they believed it was on the west side of the road, and then we were going to circle back south and meet up with them. So I know that we got to head south. I don't know if that helps.
Yes.
And where are we going? Perception?
You are doing survival.
Survival.
Beautiful. The one person who took notes didn't roll a 20 or higher.
I mean, if he took notes, does he get advantage?
No.
Oh.
Thank God you said that because I was gonna be like, wait a second, I took so many notes on that last
Yeah.
campaign.
Nope, I am
I was
not,
gonna call
not
bullshit.
opening that can of worms because Becca would have advantage on everything.
Smart man.
Hey, it was worth a shot. I mean, it was worth a shot.
That's some tatty bullshittery right there.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Y'all know how many notes I sat on and had to sit quiet about because my rolls were shit.
But with your survival checks, you guys have no lack of confidence in the direction you're going. You set out and begin traveling south, heading towards, you're very confident, what is the Druid's Grove, to meet back up with them. You walk for about half the day. Does anything happen amongst you guys in that amount of time?
I'm gonna kind of keep an eye on the cart to try and make sure it doesn't hit rocks and that kind of fun stuff to make it easier on Sheldon.
Yeah, with 2 dirty 20s and a 25, you actually find a very cart travelable path. Not path, but like passage through the marsh. So it's a very not stressful journey for the cart.
Okay. If we do happen to hit anything, cast mend on the cart where
Yeah.
it cracks. Yeah.
Nope, not tracking.
Okay.
Nobody got anything else?
No.
Beautiful. As you guys continue into the second half of the day, you all notice that the fog begins thickening. Worse and worse and worse.
The worst.
And probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you all finally kind of look at each other. And, we can't see shit. Your visibility is limited to maybe 5 feet in front of you. Luckily enough, you have not damaged the cart and been able to find a safe passage with it. But as you continue, everyone go ahead and make either survival or perception checks to navigate through this fog, trying to maintain a southerly heading.
Does this fog appear to be regular fog?
Make an Arcana check. I'm assuming that's what you're going for.
Yes.
It's by all inspections is normal fog.
Okay.
Even for my 19?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You guys continue maintaining what you believe to be a southerly heading to the best of your abilities.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
The fog stays thick.
It's interesting. It's not quite what I thought it would
And as
be
you're
like.
walking, you hear an owl hoot. You all stop and listen, knowing that owls in the swamp is weird. It's out of place. It's abnormal. You walk just a little while longer, and then you see it. A dim, pulsing green light. Not 5 feet ahead of you, because that's as far as you can see. When you step up to it, you can see the energy surging forward along the vines in the ground.
What, the glass onion? Or,
What direction is that green light coming from?
It's coming from behind you. It's going in the direction you're traveling.
I would whisper out to the group, I think we're heading in the right direction.
Enough so.
All right. Well,
Does that mean you're going to keep going?
I mean, Cal's going to keep moving forward.
yeah. As
So
long as Sheldon and Rick and the cart's moving forward, Kilron's going to keep moving forward. He's just going to keep an eye on the green light.
Okay.
Should specify Cal's moving forward with his hand on his pistol, but yeah, he's moving forward.
Fair enough. You continue onwards. Doesn't take long. Maybe 15 minutes of traveling forward, following that vine, with the occasional surge of necrotic energy going forward. When you come up to the door of a hut, the fog's so thick that you damn near ran into the front door of the hut. Give me just a second.
Okay.
So if you can't see it, oh, that's not the button I wanted. If you can't see it, that's the door right there.
Okay.
Anybody know who lives here?
I do not.
Never been here before. This is not the Grove.
As you all kind of look at each other and what the fuck, you all hear a voice coming from what seems to be the door, although probably from within it. Lost, I see. Couldn't know well enough to turn back before it was too late. Well, you best come in. I'm almost done here anyways. Those of you who are not trapped in the dimensional space will recognize the voice as the under voice coming out of George's mouth during your combat last week.
It definitely didn't.
And I'm sorry, who's trapped in a subspace?
You were one of the ones trapped, so you don't recognize the voice.
You
Oh,
and me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You mean from when we were in the?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the box.
I thought I missed something where
box.
somebody else was locked up. Now it's okay. I'm
No.
with you now.
You and I were in the box. We didn't recognize the voice.
Then I would, if you guys didn't recognize that voice, I would say that was the voice that was coming out of your captor's mouth.
Ah, that dick. Okay. I mean, do we want to deal with him now? If he's in there?
I kind of have the feeling that we don't have any choice if we want to get out of this fog.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
at
just-
this point, yeah.
I'm gonna start going in.
God, that
Okay.
turtle's so brave.
It
I'm
just feels like a crawdad trap. There's no way out. You just gotta keep going in.
Tukra, you open the door, and it is pitch black inside.
I'm gonna light a torch so I can see.
Okay.
But can I see when she opens the door?
You can, which she's lighting a torch, so now everybody will be able to see, and I will describe. As you open the hut door and light a torch. Where's my description? I didn't separate my sentences properly.
Well, as long as we're not being surprised by a trap
The
while she's lighting the torch, I'm good.
hut that you can now see as you open the door very much appears to be an abandoned, run-down hut of who knows. There are no immediate signs that the home or the hut has been lived in or even entered in quite some time. Yeah. It's very
Alrighty.
old, very dirty, very musty, like, because you're in a swamp, so it's kind of musty, moldy, almost. There's vine growth everywhere. Yeah. You said you were stepping in, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll move you in one. Okay.
Kilron will look at Rick and go, "You might want to unstrap Sheldon from the cart in case." I don't know what's going on here. I mean, I think I can help if Sheldon will let me.
I don't think Sheldon would have any issue with anybody unstrapping him.
Okay. Well, I'm being polite now. I don't want to upset the dude. He's been very helpful.
So he's unstrapped. Other than that, talk to me. What are you guys doing?
Well, those guys are doing stuff. I'm poking around.
Okay.
Trying to find this person.
You can see what you can see on the map. It's old, run down. Yeah.
At the entrance of that room, I'd call out hello.
I'll be right back.
There's no response to you calling out.
I'd keep going.
All right.
Is that the only door in there?
It's a hallway. When you get there, Tukra, you can start to see. I don't know how well you can see it on the map, but right.
Yeah, I can see a little.
Little green coming
Yeah.
from around the corner there.
Hello?
Sorry, DM. I should clarify. I'm following like just in front of Saphira.
Jade, are you following them in?
Yes, but I'm gonna stay behind all the way in the back. So I'm following. I'm just keeping my distance.
Rick. Are you following?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming Kilron wouldn't stay outside alone. And you all hear big crumbles as Sheldon smashes his way in. Little hallway, some more green light. The light is like flickering and flashing. It's very bright. It's the same color as what was flowing through the vines, but this is bright enough that it actually is illuminating whatever is around the corner there.
I'd call out one more time. Hello, I think you're in there.
I'm having French toast tomorrow because I didn't have any eggs. He's gonna pick some eggs up for us.
No answer, so I'd shrug and
So we just had
look around the next corner.
From that angle, you can see a room filled with that green light and an altar right there. And atop the altar
this morning I was
is the lifeless body of Tom Thorne.
Okay. Then I would sort of do that like under my breath, like
No response.
Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't. That was just a. Oh, holy shit! It's Tom.
Stepping around this corner, you see something that you aren't sure what the hell it is. But it looks like this.
Okay, so I would say hello.
Give me just one
I'm-
second.
I'm-
I'm catching
I'm
up.
not judgmental.
Catching up everybody's movements. Is everybody following her into the room?
Yes.
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 Yep.
I'm going to stay towards the back, but yes, I am following.
Just gonna get you all in the room. All right. So you
Can Sheldon fit?
barely. He's like just squeezing. Like you can hear the walls kind of squeaking outwards as he squeezes down these hallways. But Tukra, as you stepped around that corner and stepped up and said, "Hey, I can see you," that voice again was, "So, what do you think? I know it's not very homely, but with these dastardly druids chasing me all over the marshes, this works in a pinch. It's a good thing I made them think I was heading south this time."
Well,
You will notice, as this thing is talking, it has a book of some sort open on the table, and it's working on this like workbench. It's got a book open, and it is putting different spell components or different alchemical objects together, and hasn't even looked at you. It's doing whatever it's doing there.
okay. I would say, well, we all must call someplace home.
Too true, too true. Cal, Saphira, I'm sure you guys want to be somewhere different, but I'm going to put you there so you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Is-
Kilron's gonna kind of walk up behind Tukra and try and see if he can figure out what she's working on.
Okay. Make an investigation check. And I'm going to call that with a -2. Because you're across the room. From that distance, you have no idea. Your Arcana checks, Mike. Your Arcana checks, Mike. Arcana, not investigation. Oh, sorry. That was from earlier.
Yeah,
My bad.
I was gonna say I didn't roll for Arcana.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I'm not proficient.
Yep. Nothing on yours, Saphira.
Okay.
Yeah, watching him for such a long time, waiting for my opportunity. He grabs a big bowl of something he's been working on and kind of steps forward. You all would have also noticed this giant stone in the center of the room, which is what's radiating off all that green light. But he stands there facing you with the bowl in his hands, feeble and ghastly looking. "But I'm glad you're all here. You will bear witness to my ascension by the absorption of dear Tom's naturistic powers, mixed with my old master's necromancy. It will allow me to become a being of ultimate power, yielding rarely even to the gods themselves. Observe as I enter Lichdom." And he
Can I cast a
Turn.
spell?
turns to step up to the altar. Which spell would you like to cast?
Hold person?
Give me just a second.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna turn around to my party and say, "What's a lichdom?"
I don't know, but as soon as he said ascension to lynchdom, I'm wanting to cast that spell.
Give me just 1 second. Just making sure that what he's in isn't going to interfere with that. Doesn't look like it's going to.
That was supposed to be a whisper, by the way.
Well, now it's not. Yeah, go ahead and cast your spell. Kill Ron. He succeeds. Was anyone else trying something in that moment?
That got spell.
I think it would be me.
I mean, we can't physically get through it, right? I mean, we've established that with.
I mean, you just watched Tukra face first into basically an invisible wall.
If possible,
I would,
can I walk up and see if I can go through the wall?
You can certainly try. Is that what you're doing?
Sure. Why not?
Beautiful. There should have been enough space. You walk up and kind of put your hand out, and it stops you.
shit. Mm.
Saphira, were you going to do something?
Can I? Let me hold on. Let me just. I need to check the spells on it first.
DM.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mike. I'm still reading.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw my throw myself on your mercy. I forgot how that they changed the rules on luck, and you're supposed to use it before you make the roll now, not after.
Okay.
Is there any chance I can use one of my luck points now?
So what you're telling me is you want me to feel bad for you, even though we've had this conversation a few times before this.
I haven't had luck in with the new rules until this
Bravo,
character.
Mike.
This
You're
is the first time I've had it.
You're also the D&D veteran who should know better than to
I
not
know.
read how your shit works.
I know. I know.
He knows.
That's why I'm throwing myself at your mercy and hoping and praying that at least this one time you'll let me do it the old-fashioned way.
You get it this once.
Thank you.
What did you cast, Saphira?
I casted Detect Thoughts.
Okay. Give me just a second on that. Let's see what happens. With the
And in the future, I will remember use the luck
Okay.
before I roll, not after.
I'm just giving you
I
a hard
promise.
time, man. You know I'm a nice DM for the most part.
I know.
Minus the
I
frogs.
know.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. So he would have been there facing south and is held.
Okay.
And then he failed his saving throw for Detect Thoughts. Hold on. Lots of things going on here. Hold person. I need spell details. Where is your hold person spell?
It's under Tiefling at the bottom. It's a racial trait, not a.
Yeah. You can't cast that until you're level 5.
What?
Go
Really?
go under abilities, under traits,
Uh-huh.
and click Abyssal Tiefling spells. You don't get Ray of Sickness till 3rd level and Hold Person till 5th level.
Oh, god damn it!
So
God.
give yourself the luck point back. But
Oh,
he is not held.
okay.
Man,
Damn, I
all
tried.
that brown nosing to get a second roll.
I
You don't even have the spell.
Okay.
That I will not let slide. Need to be 5th
Right.
level.
No, I understand. I understand.
But
I'm gonna mark it so I don't forget. They put it on here, so
yeah, I know. I'm usually pretty good about going in and putting 3rd level, 5th level on those, but you're the veteran. I figured you knew.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I missed that one.
All right. So Becca, you have detect thoughts going. You activate one of the effects below until the spell ends. You can activate either effect as a magic action on later turns. So which effect would you like first?
Read thoughts.
Read thoughts. One creature within 30 feet of yourself, or one creature within 30 feet of yourself that you detected with the sense thoughts option. You learn what is most on the target's mind right now. If the target doesn't know any languages, you learn nothing. It obviously knows languages. So this round, quote unquote round, he is just like repeating, it's finally happening. Years and years of study and turmoil to get here, and it's finally like kid finally getting to go to the candy store, you know, that kind of thought. Like what he's doing, this ritual he is performing, is finally happening. But he steps over to Tom's body and dips a dagger in whatever's in his bowl and starts carving runes into Tom's body. Tom's naked, by the way. But starts carving runes into his body, and then he'll carve a rune and he'll dip the dagger back in the roll and carve another one.
I don't want to interrupt, but can I change the spell out that I cast if I can't use hold person?
He started carving runes, so you all get a chance to act right now.
Okay.
If you have anything.
Okay. I'm going to use a luck point, and I want to cast sleep. Try and knock him out. That I do have. That's one of my spells.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
You reach out to cast sleep. You know the spell hits him. You know it should have worked. For some reason it doesn't. Above table, he's immune to the exhausted condition.
Damn. Okay.
Nice try, though.
Yeah. Well.
I may have something.
What you got?
It's probably very stupid, but
No such thing in D&D.
Fireball.
I
didn't
am.
ask how big the room was.
Yeah. I am going to jump onto Sheldon, and we are gonna burrow under that force field.
Okay.
I would have started just pounding on it when he was starting to carve runes, going, "No, Tom!"
So nothing happens from pounding on it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Burrowing, you go down and try to come up somewhere in the room, and you hit an invisible wall. So we're just gonna say you're like here, 5 feet down. You can very much see inside the room, but there's an invisible wall there.
So we're in the room, but we can't come up from the floor.
You're under the room, but you have
So he's in like
burrowed away the dirt. So you're in the tunnel entrance, and the invisible wall is above you, and you're looking up into the room now.
So what would happen if we burrow under where it and Tom's body are? Would we be able to drop them down, maybe?
Is that what you want to try to do?
Yes, for lack of better options.
Jade, why do you have everybody targeted?
Jade's about to go ballistic.
10.
I do not.
You did. I just cleared it. 20.
Maybe I had a moment.
She got a taste for blood with Tom.
Let me give you more. Creepy guy.
So that would have been 30 feet of movement, which is Sheldon's burrow speed. He'd have to dash to try and burrow underneath where they're standing. That is what you want to try to do?
Yeah.
Okay. You burrow a path underneath them. I'm assuming trying to get them to, like, drop.
Yeah.
Okay. They are...
Yeah, I'm trying to pull a Bugs Bunny.
Okay, beautiful. Everything outside of the cage drops in the tunnel that you just burrowed, and they are standing on top of the cage. Like inside of it. It's a magical box. They're in it, you're out of it.
Okay. Well, is everybody able to like go through the tunnel we just dug so they're here and closer? Maybe that will help them, guys.
You guys would have to crawl, and it would be slow going. At a dash, it would take you 2 rounds to get through the tunnel.
Yeah.
That's all I got, guys.
Do we see any other pathways, hallways, or anything like that?
You do see another hallway on the far side of the room. You don't
Yeah,
go...
but when we came in, like when we walked through, we didn't see anything.
No, when you came in, this was the only path through. Saphira, did you want to do anything with your detect thoughts or anything else?
Aside for maybe burrow into his mind and see his master, who he's trying to
Okay.
work for.
So he needs your wisdom saving throw, which is under the detect thoughts spell there. Just drop that on him.
Thoughts. The save.
He succeeds. So you don't get anything out of him.
Okay. Does that count as an action, or does that just...
Yeah, so that is your magic action this round.
Damn. Anything my patron can help with the shield?
In a turn-based scenario, you would have to spend an action trying to call your patron.
Okay. Then that's my action. I'm done.
Tukra?
I guess I'd try to calm down a little bit and just inside my head, ask Sylvanus for strength.
Okay. Roll a d100.
Okay. Centering moments. Okay. Can't break through the magic box.
Alright. You all try in your own ways to breach this cage, watching as this thing defiles Tom's body further and further. And as he finishes carving the last rune, he speaks again. Ah, there we go. It is time. All of you, bear witness to my ascension. He begins rocking and chanting a ritual. Takes about 4 seconds before the arcane markings carved into Tom's skin glow with that bright green necrotic energy The same is coming from the stone in the center of the room. Both the stone and Tom's body begin to glow brighter and brighter and brighter. All the energy from the surrounding area being sucked into this ritual. There's a blast of green, blinding light, causing everyone to cover their eyes for a moment. And when you uncover them, the ghastly body and Tom's body have swapped places. Tom is now standing there as the ghastly creature was, and the ghastly creature is lying as Tom was. And we're just going to use the name Tom from now on, referring to the ghastly creature. Stands there, looking at his arms, touching his chest. Wonderful. Anybody have anything?
Is he still evil?
You would assume so, considering he just took over Tom's body.
No. Like, never mind.
Tom will stand for a minute, inspecting his body, and then turn and step up to the wall. Worry not. Tell all of what you witnessed today, and ensure the disbelievers that they too will soon enough bear witness to me. Farewell for now. And he snaps his finger.
I would have been trying to, like, needle into his mind for anything.
Okay, so go ahead and drop another wisdom save on him, because you would have had time to try and probe one more time before he snapped his fingers. He succeeded again.
Can I re-roll with my inspiration?
No, don't drop it on Tom. Drop it on the ghastly grave caller.
Oh, wait.
In the combat tracker. Here.
Okay, gotcha.
There you go. There's the token.
Oh, there. Okay.
Sorry, it was around the corner.
No, it's all good.
Okay, he failed. So you're just trying to get more information?
Anything that I can get, like images that he's trying to like project, protect, needling into his mind.
There's no images or anything like that. He's very excited and happy that after decades of work, he was finally able to perform his ritual. You would have pulled one small thought about, I have a note on it here, give me just a second. I had it. There it is. That his research was right, and combining the necrotic and druidic magics together was the only way this would have happened. Or could have happened.
Combining the
necrotic and druidic magics together was the only way this could happen. But that's all you would have gotten from that probe. So he snapped his fingers, and the force cage and Tom both disappear. As they disappear, the altar crumbles and falls into the burrow trench that is there. And a couple other things happen. Give me just a second. The green light goes to a soft glow. Ignore the green swirls around the rock. That's not there. The rock, the stone, which was referred to earlier as a ley stone, loses its necrotic vibe. And that needs to go away. Kilron, you would have noticed immediately that he left his book on that table there.
Yeah, I'd be snatching that up.
Okay. It is in your inventory.
Okay.
The Ghast's body, that's down in the hole, right?
Yeah, still on the altar, but kind of jagged, I guess is the right word.
Say, is it accessible to me or no?
Yeah. Yeah, the hole's only a couple feet. 5, maybe 10 tops, so.
I would like to search the Ghast's body.
The gas body is bone and scraps of clothes. And that's it.
Its head, does it look like it's identifiable at all?
Like, try to figure out who this individual was at some point.
Yeah, like it's not just like a skull, right?
It's not just a skull, but it is very, very decrepit. Identification is highly unlikely. It looks like it's been an undead creature for quite some time. Like more than
I'm gonna
decades.
I'm gonna take its head.
I will put it in your inventory.
Yes.
Okay. It's in your inventory.
And then I would go back to looking around the room. Like a search, I guess you would say.
Okay, go ahead and do an investigation check as you walk around the room. So, make sure everything's visible. The room looks very much like the rest of the hut, aside from the table where Kilron just picked up the book and the altar and the trench. This place looks like it hasn't been touched in years.
What about the bowl he was using for the ingredients?
You don't see the bowl.
Interesting.
You know that he set it down on the edge of the altar before he started doing his ritual. But you don't know where it is now. It might be under the altar, which got tipped into a trench. But you don't know.
So, meaning we would have to pull the altar out to look underneath it.
Yep.
Is it super heavy?
It is a large stone altar. Yes, it looks very heavy.
Not even going to try that one. Well, I guess I will just go back to looking around and seeing what I find.
I would be reaching out to my patron about that last thought and see what their thoughts are on it.
Okay. So you kind
And looking
of
around the room and seeing if there's any vibe that I have to deal with before we have to leave here.
very much like in the animal den after George was defeated. Seems like all the necromancy that was here just a moment ago is gone.
Okay. Kilron's gonna say, looking over this book, these are instructions for him to take over a body and make phylacteries. This is instructions to become a lich. That's what he meant by ascension to lynchhood. So we're dealing with a lich here, guys. My suggestion is we head back to the druids and let them know what just happened, what's going on, because this is obviously he may not, this lich may not necessarily be the source of the corruption, but he is tapping into it to become a lich, so he has something to do with it.
I mean, I'm sure he has something to do with it. So what do we do?
I'd say we continue on to get to the druids, and
As I come around that corner, I'm going to be interrupting and say, "It is time to go find the druids. It is good weather for walking."
Tukra, are you okay?
We must go.
Yeah, you look back and hear that as you see Tukra's torchlight heading towards the front door.
I agree, and Kilron starts following.
What are you checking, Cal?
If Tukra's okay or sounds okay, or if it's that sarcastic.
Oh, Tukra
You know what
is
I'm talking
not
about.
sarcastic. Tukra, like, literally does not have the capacity to be sarcastic.
I'm sorry, I lost that last part. You broke up.
Tukra doesn't have the ability to be sarcastic.
I'm gonna follow Tukra out.
Turtles have a lesser amygdala, I think it is. Is everybody walking out?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't go down this one little area hallway, right?
No, you did not.
Oh, shit.
Uh,
If there's a hallway,
I'm gonna tell the guys like, hey, wait up a sec.
If you want to light a torch and look, go for it.
I just put a torch on you, Brad. So
Thank you. I'll take it out my inventory.
as you light up that torch, you can immediately see down that hallway, and there are numerous skeletal remains. Not just humanoid, but animal remains as well. All looking a little fresher than the hut, but the hut itself is untouched.
Okay.
And that's the end of the hut. It's just a room full of bones, basically.
No bags, clothing, or anything like that.
Nope.
All right. In the famous words, fuck this shit, I'm out.
You all step out the front door. The map doesn't represent it, but the fog has lifted to an almost clear point. Like you can see a couple 100 feet, but there is still some fog because it is still a marsh. The sounds of wildlife have returned. You hadn't even noticed that they were absent in the heavy fog. But now that the fog is lifted, they have returned. And as you take those first couple of steps away from the hut, good old Leo appears in the distance and approaches you guys. We don't have a good map for this, so I'm just going to put him right there.
Okay.
Ah, took some shelter from that heavy fog, I see. Well, the south was a bust. I figured I'd come up and see if you all needed any help. Where's Tom?
I'd be trundling up to Leo. Leo, Tom has been lich-dumbed.
He's what?
The green has taken him. He is not at
I'll
rest.
translate, pal. You're a daylight and a gold coin short.
He will.
I'm gonna take the book out and hand it to him and go. This lich just took over Tom using this.
He's going to push the book back and be like, I can't read. But
Oh,
thank you for offering it. He kind of takes a moment and bows his head and closes his eyes, and if you're standing right next to him, you can hear him mumbling what seems to be some kind of prayer before he opens his eyes again and goes, well, Tom was a distant soul. Hopefully he will find his soul has found rest. It's the best we can hope for, it sounds like.
I'll put my hand on his probably forearm and say it has not yet, but it will. I will find it. Peace.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we have a bigger issue, clearly, than what me and my fellow druids can accomplish. We must inform the Archdruid of the Old One. That much is certain. And as he finishes that sentence, you all hear an owl, just like you heard before. And as the owl kind of does its hoot or screech, I guess it's more of a screech, but not like a super angry screech, you all hear a voice inside your head that says, "He has been informed." And you'll and look, and you'll see a snow owl, same one you've been seeing all day, Mike. Swoop
yeah,
in.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, same one. Will swoop in and land about 15 feet over here. And the second it hits the ground, start shape-shifting into this rugged, older-looking... Shut up, Katie.
I love it.
Older-looking human male with a staff. Leo, it's been some time. As for the rest of you, greetings. Apologies I did not introduce myself earlier. My name is Balar. I am the Archdruid of the Old One. Shall we find somewhere to sit and talk? I'm assuming you don't want to be near this hut by the looks of it.
No, please.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, let us walk until it's out of sight, and then we will sit. And he just kind of turns and starts wandering in a random direction. Anybody not following?
I mean, as long as we can get Sheldon to pull the cart, yeah.
Not gonna make you roll.
Okay.
You're good this time. Okay.
Okay.
You guys follow. It only takes maybe 20 minutes to find a place out of line of sight from the hut, dry. And Balar just kind of sits down, and Jade, you would recognize he uses druid craft to like make a little campfire grow itself out of the ground, and then
Mhm.
Kilron, you would recognize the produce flame cantrip to light it. And he sits and goes, "Well, join me. I'm sure we have much to discuss."
Yeah.
Just for decorative visual purposes, there's a little campfire. Little Balar.
Sit across the campfire, I guess.
Jade, where do you want to sit?
Let me see if I can move. I want to be very close to Sheldon. Like as close to Sheldon as I can be.
So with that, Jeremy, where are you and Sheldon?
Probably sitting opposite side of the fire from the druid.
So I'll put you next to Kilron there, so Jade can be kind of there.
There you go. Yeah.
And Cal and Saphira, go ahead and move your tokens. If y'all are still there.
Sorry, I literally stepped away to the bathroom really quickly because I had to pee. What's up?
It's okay. Campfire. Where do you want to sit? Do you want to
I'm
sit?
gonna sit next to Tukra.
Okay, and I'm gonna assume Cal is gonna stay next to Saphira because that's the vibe he's been doing.
Yep, that's probably true.
I'm just gonna scooch tokens over and around. Okay. So you all sit around the campfire. It's the first nice fire you guys have had since entering the marshes. It's very hard to get a good fire going on wet, soggy wood. The warmth is comforting, drying, and you just kind of feel a sense of calm come over you as you all sit down. To the extent that you're able to, Tukra. Because obviously you're... Yeah. But Balar will start with, so, tell me what happened.
We went into the shack and this creep was using Tom the Druid for a ritual that was in this book to become a lich, according to what this book says. And if this book is right, his name is Archmagus Veldrith?
Okay.
The Undying?
Are you offering him the book?
No, I'm kind of I pulled it out,
Okay.
kind of holding it, so I got proof that
Sort
I
of
mean,
reading through it as you're
it
saying that.
yeah. If anybody else wants to see it, I'm not opposed to blending it out to show people.
Well,
I grabbed it.
when you pull it out and reference that he was using it, Balar will ask if he may have it.
Yeah, you take a look, man. No,
He'll kind of grab it and turn the pages, and he was using this to perform a ritual. What happened with the ritual? Did it succeed?
pretty
Yes.
sure Tom's dead body was on an altar, and he did whatever he did with carving Tom up, and then all of a sudden, his body was on the altar, and Tom's body was standing where he was, and then Tom was alive, which I'm assuming he was in Tom's body.
It did sound like him.
Oh, that's not good. All right. Well, I'm sure you're all very confused. Maybe less so now that you've read this book, but still confused nonetheless. So a little story is in order. As I said earlier, am the Archdruid of the Old One. I come from somewhere very, very far away. We'll just leave it at that for now. I've been alive for a very, very long time. Long enough that I once knew Queen Silt herself. Nowadays, I spend my time working with the Arcanites, which you would all know are the heralds of Arcanopolis. And me and a couple others, we help them prevent tragedies, is the best way to put it. And we got here a little late. Unfortunately, that being, whatever it was, whatever it is, has some nasty magic up its sleeve, and it was very hard to track or detect by divination. We couldn't look too far in the future because the future is never written and divination gets tricky, and you don't need time loop explanations, I'm sure. But I did see you. The 6 of you. 7 if we count Sheldon, which I'm sure we do. He's good-looking boy Sheldon is. But I did see the 7 of you. So I made my way over here, spotted you, and made my way, and followed you. Unfortunately, when the fog laid heavy, I lost you. Otherwise, I would have intervened. Trust me on that.
You were the owl, right?
Yes. Did you see
Yeah, I
me?
saw you following us. Yeah, I saw you following us, but I just thought you were some random bird that was trying to find its way through the fog.
My friend, I was a snow owl. Do you see any snow anywhere?
I mean, I don't travel the world much, so I don't know
We
what's
didn't
out
really
here.
see you so much as we heard you and then saw a blur.
Oh no, I've been seeing them throughout our whole entire travels, Rick. I just didn't say anything. Because, like I said, I thought he was just some random owl. He didn't look like he was aggressive, so...
Well, in the future, if you see a snow owl and there's no snow, it might raise question. Just food for thought.
I'll keep that in mind. Good idea.
Food for thought. Well, it seems as though he has departed. I can already feel the grip that has been plaguing these marshes fading. think he's gone on to whatever the next phase of his plan is, but I don't feel that it lies here in the marshes.
Well, that's here in the book, right? Doesn't this book lay out his plan? I just been thumbing through it. I didn't read it word for word yet, but
At a skim, the only thing the book covers are the rituals themselves and the journey to becoming a lich. It doesn't cover anything after that.
Well, where does
Okay.
his journey start? Because maybe that's where he's gonna go back to now that he has power and can punish people.
Oh, my friends, this isn't his journal. Sorry, I should have mentioned that already. Archmagus Veldrath the Undying was a lich nearly 600 years ago. I killed him personally. I can guarantee you the writer of this journal has long since been destroyed. Whatever you witnessed today was something else, or someone else. I know that doesn't make anything any easier, but that is the truth of the situation.
So you're saying this was Veldrath's journal?
Oh, this is definitely Veldrath's journal. I recognize his handwriting from all the items that we confiscated from his lair. But whatever you saw today, I can guarantee you is not Veldrath. I have some experience hunting down liches. This was my fourth, to be precise. And I can guarantee you that Veldrath is long since been destroyed, regardless of his lichdom.
Yeah, no, totally believe you. Just if you confiscated all of his stuff, how did this guy get the journal?
Well, we confiscated what we could find. There's nothing saying that something wasn't stolen before we intervened, or this wasn't kept somewhere, I don't know, a safety deposit box at a bank or something. Who knows?
Is that a lich recipe book?
It is. Which is why, unfortunately, I am going to have to maintain possession of it. But I will compensate all of you for finding it. And he pulls out a coin purse and tosses it to you, Kilron. Because you're the one who handed him the journal.
Okay.
Before I put the money on your sheet, are you...
Disperse it,
You're
please.
Disperse it? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll hold up my hand like this when you try to pass me money, and I'll pass on it.
Okay.
Split it.
Well,
5 ways?
Yeah.
So splitting it 5 ways, that's 10 gold for everybody.
Okay. You want us to just add that manually, or you got it?
Add it manually. Jade, I got yours.
Okay.
Anyone else need me to do theirs?
No, I'm good.
No, I got it.
Jeremy, you good?
I'm sorry, I was distracted. What
That's
are we
cool.
doing?
I got you. He paid you all for the journal, so you got 10 gold there.
Oh.
Ballar's
Okay.
taking the journal.
He's
But he's paying us
compensating
for
it,
it.
but he's compensating you. It's like reparations.
Seems like a safe place for the journal to be if it's a lich recipe book.
That's our thought exactly. That's why it's being confiscated. And clearly what's been going on here is not something we need out and about in the world. So you've all had quite the interesting week. Hunting down what you thought was a friend and witnessing a being ascend to lichdom. And you lived. That's not nothing. That's for sure. I understand you're companion was lost, and his loss will be mourned. But you should be proud of your resilience this week. And rest assured, if you wish, and this entity rears its ugly head again, you can be notified, and perhaps even called to aid against it if you wish.
I mean, at this point, my goal is to help these guys accomplish whatever they needed to do and get my butt back to the village. No offense, Mister Archdruid.
No, we don't have anything right now, but, if anything does happen and you wish to be notified, we would be happy to send a message to let you know. And if you'd like to come aid or be called to aid, you very much can.
I'll speak up and say I would like to be notified. My business is not done with this lich.
Say no more. You shall be notified. So you mentioned going to a village. Where are you all heading?
Ashen Village.
Oh, Ashen Village. I love it. Well, I don't like the village itself. See, I'm not a town folk type person. But I like prowling the woods around there and getting up into the mountains. It's reminds me of home. Is what it does.
Yeah, it's a peaceful little village tucked away, and we get to see the folks that are making their way up to making their pilgrimage up the mountains.
Wonderful, wonderful. Do any of you intend to make the pilgrimage yourself? It's supposed to be quite the spiritually enlightening journey. Really helps you find yourself and whatnot.
Curious?
Curious about what, dear?
The pilgrimage, the trip, the mountain.
It was in the lore book above table.
Oh no.
Right under Regrin Town.
But he asked. No, he asked.
Ah. So you're curious about the pilgrimage? Like you're asking
Yeah.
him about it?
Yeah, I was just curious. Oh, he said, is anyone interested? And I said, yeah, curious.
Well, he asked if anybody was going to do it. But
Okay,
no,
thinking about
I
it.
will totally in-game. I will totally in-game lay it out. The pilgrimage. People from all over the continent, regardless of who or what they worship, make their way up the mountain. It is the highest point in all of Alteron. And although the only two temples you will find there are to Nord and Poseidon from the last Great War, everybody, regardless of their belief, go there to pray. The pilgrimage up the mountain is a trying one. It gets very cold. There's some dangerous wildlife, but it is a journey. And for those with spiritual beliefs, it is a journey to find oneself's inner meaning, to bind them to their deity as a display of belief. And once atop, the largest laystone lies in the center of town. You offer your blessings to your patron or deity or whatever you wish. And that's it. That's the pilgrimage.
She was always home at 12. She wrote it on herself, that's what you're thinking.
And then Saf would just look contemplative.
He went outside till she got just what's home. All I know is he works at the factory. She never even told me his name. Does he drive a car? He's mountain and you'd recognise him if you saw him. I'd recognize about it.
Well, I mean, if anybody's interested in taking the pilgrimage, I mean, we're gotta head up that way for Jade anyways. Dropped his card off. I mean, I haven't taken the pilgrimage myself. I personally have been going there. I live in the village and I work for Sekhmet, gnomish wizard. So, but I've seen many of people go. Some have made it, some haven't.
I think I'm actually really interested in that. Just to see it.
So, I mean, after all these years of watching people attempt it and whatnot, I don't know. I might join you.
Anybody else want to come?
Anything better to do?
Well, you're still on the clock, Rick.
I'm assuming
you
we're talking after the village.
Oh, after we make it back to village, yeah.
I mean, do we have a time frame for anything?
I mean, not. Apparently we did what we set out to do, right? We found the lich who was putting the corruption out. So now it's a matter of figuring out where he went, which I'm guessing Balar here and the other druids are going to figure that out, and then they'll send us a message if we want to help them get rid of it.
Should
Right?
we get
Am I getting that right, Balar?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Our original job was to find the source of the corruption, which is what we did. So technically we're done until Balar and the rest of the druids figure out where
already
he went.
clarified that as far as they can tell, he can tell, the marshes are back to normal, or returning back to normal for the time being, at least.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
we can continue on to the village and drop the
Brad,
card off, make the
Brad-
pilgrimage if you guys want to.
Sorry, Brad and Back Eye sent you guys a Facebook message real quick on top of the whispers.
Cool.
Look into helping Jade with her wings.
if you don't mind?
Well, yeah, no, I told you once we got to the village, I'd introduce you to the guy who could help you with your wings. I just don't know what he charges for that kind of help.
Right.
So it sounds like pilgrimage is the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least get back to the village and go from there.
Yes. Well, you definitely need to stop in the village. None of you are
Yeah.
dressed for a cold weather climb up Skytouch Mountain. That much is very, very clear.
Anything else you recommend for the journey?
Warm weather clothing. Couple extra days rations worth of food can't hurt. And extra pairs of socks. Keep those toes warm. I hear frostbite is a killer.
Frostbite.
Yeah, frostbite. When when you get too cold, your fingers and toes stop getting blood circulation to them, and then they die. You don't die, but your fingers and toes die. They'll turn black. Well, first purple, then black, and then they'll fall off.
I don't want that.
Tuker's gonna be sitting there looking at his hands, wiggling his little turtle fingers.
You look extremely distressed, Tukrar. Are you alright? Is there anything that can be done to aid you?
Balance has not yet been restored, and now I don't know
Which
way?
balance? What do you speak?
The energy that the
It's not too garish.
lich was siphoning from the land. The land is restored, but well, he exists.
My friend, I have been a druid for many, many lifetimes. There is always a disruption to the balance. And while we may seek to maintain balance, it will always be undone. It is a constant struggle, a constant war. And I have found over my lifetimes that stressing on it will only cause me to lose focus. Take each situation as it comes. Do your best. And move on to the next. Enjoy the moments in between where the balance is there. Worry not about the things of which you have no control.
My path is long. I guess I can't lose my fingers to frostbite.
Well, if we keep cold and we keep doing fires, we'll be okay.
My dear, once you get far enough up the mountain, the wind will pick up. Fires, while possible, will not always be able to keep you warm. I'm sure Kilron knows a fine fur trader in the village that would be happy to sell you some cold weather gear.
I'll find something to keep me warm.
Yeah, well. I mean, the village has all kinds of shops suited for merchandise for people who make that trek pilgrimage. So yeah, I'm sure we can find what we need in the village.
Or along the way. I mean, you have a week's travel before you even get to the Ashen Village. Perhaps there'll be some merchants on the road, or who knows? Who knows? You there with the hat, talking to Saphira. You haven't given me your name. I apologize, but is that a double barrel break action I see underneath your jacket there? Talking to you, Brad.
Yeah, I just realized I totally muted myself when I wasn't even muted. Cal would look at him and be like, well, that's some mighty fine eyes you have there then.
Many years waiting and watching. I haven't seen one of those since the Unbinding War, though. That's not a very common item, even in Alteron with all of its ingeniousness and advancements. Are you proficient with
You
it?
broke up there for a second.
He mentions how rare firearms are. How did you just come upon it, or are you well trained?
Good enough.
Prove it. And he throws an apple up into the air.
Cal will shoot it.
Roll an attack roll in the chat box. You quick draw, and apple explodes into a bunch of pieces.
Ooh. Do any chunks fall by
Oh,
me?
They rain down over all.
Oh
of you.
yeah. It's snack time, baby.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. It's quite some good shooting. Do you intend to make the climb up the mountains with the rest of the group?
I'm so needed. Of course. I don't suppose I have anywhere else to be.
He pulls out a piece of parchment and a quill and starts writing on his lap. Rolls it up and hands it to you. When you go ahead.
I was just like, Cal takes it, but he kind of like looks at him like, okay. Like he doesn't know this dude from, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you open it up and look at it?
Not right away,
Okay. Well,
because it sounded like he was about to say something.
Yeah, he is. When you get up there, there's a small hut near the center of town. Little symbol etching of a penguin, and you might not know what that is. It's a short creature resembling a bird with wings, although it doesn't fly, weirdly enough. But when you find that building, enter it. It will look very much like a library, and present them with this. It will give you certain permissions.
Thank you.
Trust me. It'll help you with that little break action.
He kind of tucks it into his belt.
Is this place in the village?
It's at Ragarin Tower.
Okay, so I just want to make sure if it was at the village or if it was at the top of Skytouch Mountains.
No, it's at the top.
Cool.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I gotta have so many notes from this session. Oh my god.
It's great.
Oh, my apologies. I saw you enjoyed that apple. Would you like another one?
Oh yes.
Thank
Thank you.
Everyone, help yourselves, please. And he actually has like a little pouch underneath his cape on the back, and when he pulls it out, it's like a bag of apples you'd get from the grocery store, and he sets it out. He's like, please help yourself as much as you'd like. Eat the whole bag. I have plenty.
Can someone cut it into little pieces for me?
It would be my pleasure, dear. And he picks one up, and you watch as his hand, like, his fingernails grow like 3 inches long and turn razor sharp, and he just kind of tosses the apple up a little bit and does like one cat swipe, and it falls, and he catches it, and it's perfectly sliced, and he offers them to you.
Thank you so much. You're so kind.
You're very welcome. As you reach out to grab the apples, he notices the runes on your arms. Naughty little fairy, what did you do?
Nothing. Nothing.
Is that what brought you to the marshes, hiding out in a non-jurisdictional zone?
No. Eating a juicy, sweet, delicious fault is what got me here.
Okay. Well, does anybody have any lingering questions for me before I take my leave?
I don't think so.
You wouldn't happen to know of any horses for sale or trade in the area, would you? Because we're about a week away from the village and we lost our horse.
The only horses that travel through the marshes are the ones that are brought here. Fortunately, you need to leave the marshes to find them. I believe the closest place would be your village.
Of course. Okay.
Well, if no one has lingering questions for me, I will take my leave. Leo, would you be so kind as to stand guard for the night? They all look utterly exhausted. And
Wait,
Leo... Oh, go ahead.
Balar, is there a way we can contact you in the future?
No, there isn't. Don't worry. I'll keep my eyes on you.
Where do we do if we need you?
I mean, you survived something ascending to lichdom all by yourselves. I'm sure through the power of friendship, as it were, you can continue to excel in anything you put your minds to.
Okay.
Rest assured, little one, relying on others is not the best path to follow life through. Developing your own strength is the way to go.
I know. That's what got me these marks.
I'm sure. Well, I will take my leave. Leo will stand guard for the night. You all look very, very weary, and I'm sure you could use a good night's rest before heading out tomorrow. One last thing. Don't be scared. He's like slowly inching himself backwards. You're about to see a creature that you've probably never even heard of before. Just don't worry about it. And he changes into this large winged reptile is the only way to, not a dragon. Don't go that way. It's above table, it's a dinosaur. It's a Quetzalcoatlus. And he takes off and starts flying. When he's about 100 feet away, you all hear his voice in your head one last time. Pleasure meeting you all. Rest assured, we'll be in touch. And you watch as his silhouette gets smaller and smaller.
It's obviously not subtle.
Nice guy.
Yeah, for real.
Good apples.
Looks like the kind of guy who would grow you a really big tree just because he can.
Yep.
Above table, in case you guys are wondering, Balar was my Wednesday character when I met Mike and Katie years ago. So,
yes, I knew that.
But that puts us over time to end the episode. So we will pick up right here. You're all going to get a long rest, which I'm going to give you right now, so I don't forget. Take that off. So yeah, you'll all get a long rest because Leo's going to stand guard, so you'll be good there. But we will pick up back at the campfire, giving you guys any chance for conversation you want before you begin the week-long trek up to Ashen Village. And we will see how that goes. So, thanks any viewers for watching the stream or watching the video after the fact. We love you and appreciate you, and we'll see you back here. Are we back here next week? Yeah, no, we're not. Christmas falls on a Thursday, so we're good. So we'll see you back here next week.